I'm going back in time. On September 15th, 2020, this was when Trump was in Philly having a rally. And what I'm saying here with the title is The Angel Having Little Strength from the Assassination Attempt Script.
So today Trump is in Philadelphia, and if he gets shot, attempt assassination, if he gets shot, attempt assassination.
There in Pennsylvania was to be the event leading into the convention. That he might do it, in fact, at that event in Pennsylvania.
See what the latest news is. Trump shot at rally. Trump shot at rally is the news. Trump with blood on his face.
Butler, Pennsylvania.
This is breaking news, folks.
July
There is early
13th.
reporting that a bullet may have grazed Trump's ear. A bullet may have grazed Trump's ear. Grazed Trump's ear.
Well, want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
If he gets shot, attempt assassination.
Yes, look, we've got a fresh angle now of what actually transpired in those frantic seconds that there was that assassination attempt on Donald Trump. We have pictures of a reverse angle here that shows Donald Trump actually speaking at the podium, and then we see one of those Secret Service detail guards on a rooftop firing back towards that gunfire. Have a look.
That fits into play with to the Angel of the Church of Philadelphia, you have a little strength.
Now we're also just learning that
because tomorrow's the 16th, 26th, 16th.
Rifle has now also been found at this scene. We understand it was found outside, again, the perimeter of this event today. But
today is July 15th, 2024. Trump was shot in the ear on July 14th or 13th. July 13th, 2024.
Now of what actually transpired in those frantic seconds that there was that assassination attempt on Donald Trump. We have pictures of a reverse angle here that shows assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Was that assassination attempt on Donald Trump? Was that assassination attempt on Donald Trump?
If he gets shot, attempt assassination. So there you go. I think Trump's getting shot in July because in July
Donald Trump. On July 13th, Donald Trump, the former president of the United States and Republican Party, at the time was shot in Pennsylvania in his ear.
Just yards away from
Shot in the ear?
Where we are
What?
standing right now, we are just yards away from.
and then they just lose their mind and just take a gun and shoot him, right?
Yards away from.
And then they just lose their mind and just take a gun and shoot
5 years ago, I'll show the date in a second.
And the crowd broke out into chants of USA. For the listening audience now, the American flag being waved in the air above that fist. This is a close-up of the grazing along the upper part of his outer right ear. And the former president speaking, he sounded, you know, the comment, "Where's my shoes?" You know, His right fist in the air with blood covering his face because it's very clear he was
Thank you
hit.
so much to the farmer's dog.
The people who were
Let's see what the latest news is. Trump shot at rally. Trump shot at rally is the news. Trump with blood on his face. This is breaking news, folks. There is early reporting that a bullet may have grazed Trump's ear.
Because it's very clear he was hit. Again, the word they're using is grazed along the ear, the right ear. Face, because it's very clear he was hit. Again, the word they're using is grazed along the ear, the right ear. Blood on his face.
Right in his left ear, I think. Is that what it is? Trump gets shot in their ear.
Using
July 3rd, 2019. Who shot Trump?
And then they just lose their mind and just take a gun and shoot him. Right? In his left ear, I think? Is that what it is? Trump gets shot in their
along
left
the upper
ear.
part of his outer right ear.
Trump not getting shot in their ear.
You know, the comment, "Where's my
So he's-
shoes?" You know, his right fist in the air with blood covering his face because it's very clear he was hit. Again, the word they're using is grazed along the ear, the right ear. Face, because it's very clear
Bullet
he was
may have
hit.
grazed
Again,
Trump's
the word they're
ear,
using is
which,
grazed
if
along
true,
the ear, the right ear. Blood on his face.
Shoot him. Right? In his left ear, I think? Is that what it is? Trump gets shot in their ear.
actually speaking at the podium, and then we see one of those Secret Service detail guards on a rooftop. We have pictures of a reverse angle here that shows Donald Trump actually speaking at the podium, and then we see one of those Secret Service detail guards on a rooftop firing back towards that gunfire. Have a look.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that shot. That shot's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Wow. Now, we're also just learning that the Associated Press is reporting that an AR-style rifle has now also been found at this scene. We understand it was found outside, again, the perimeter of this event today. But those pictures there, quite shocking. It shows the seconds in which the Secret Service detail who were there, and there was a huge detail. They follow a former president around. And they are stationed on those rooftops around. They have responded in seconds, guys. They're quite a remarkable angle to what has
Robin wants to
transpired.
say Steve Robin isn't stalked.
You know, David, that's extraordinary because
He's
that's happening, reacting in
accused
milliseconds there.
to-
We'll keep a look at this vision, but just as we're talking, we're being told right now that he has definitely left the hospital as well, David.
Let's go back in time. My Summer is Here channel, here with EAR. November 3rd, 2020. I'm going to vote for Trump for the first time in my life, even though I know he will lose initially. Get rejected. 303 warning.
Okay. something.
Pennsylvania will be a tie. Thanks to me and Christian's vote today.
I love when it's hassle free, but fast.
Pennsylvania will be a tie in together. Rejected, just like the Messiah. However, Trump will come back after this deadly wound to the head is healed. First, by handling losing.
Okay.
No, from what he said, his first-hand account was he heard a whizzing sound, then he felt a bullet striking him at the top of the right of his ear. Now,
second,
we're sourcing this from an AP photographer. We'll take that as gospel at this stage, but that would be an extraordinary image, if accurate, of one of those bullets that would appear to have missed Donald Trump, or perhaps might be the one that struck him and carried on.
That is going to be photo of the century, if indeed it is a real photo at the moment. We must preface all of this by saying that the internet right now is flooded with false information, and we are trying to get those images and that information from the best sources that we can right now. But that has been attributed to a photographer at the New York Times. An incredible picture. It does appear to show that bullet. And what is quite remarkable about this is Donald Trump is now saying that that bullet has gone on to pierce his ear on the right-hand side of his face, or the right-hand part of his ear.
Trump will come back after this deadly wound to the head is healed by handling losing because of.
And it is now my great honor
November 8th, 2020.
to introduce the President-elect of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
Thank you. I'm the president. That is so great. Like it or not, your family is becoming an honorary person in the military. All those of you that voted,
November 8th,
worked the polls,
2020.
thank you for cheating your asses off. Hey, look, you're going to get repaid. Trust me, Trump, he thinks he's going to do something about it. I'm the president, he ain't.
Prove it, because everyone knows she's the one not approving it. But Joe isn't equipped to be president. He's shot.
September 15th, 2020. Donald Trump said that, and I'm saying, setting the stage for his assassination rumor. I'm sorry, I had it wrong earlier. It's the person that's sitting there over there. It's not the newscaster. She walked by me. There she goes right there. So up further you'll see that it's these two. She's sitting there with her sign. She's standing with her backpack. But when I walk by, I hear a trigger. As if they're talking about the future, which is now.
Trump's already talking about Joe Biden being shot. He's shot. He's shot. Referring to him getting shot.
November 15th,
according to the script, remember, when Trump gets shot, he really didn't get shot. Remember, when Trump gets shot, remember, when Trump gets shot, He really didn't get shot. I didn't do it. I'm just telling you that it's a world strip, and that it's a world strip, and that's part of it. It's getting you ready for
August 10th,
Trump's
2019.
I don't know, attempted assassination.
August 10th, 2019 is when I'm talking about the future. Thinking it's going to happen immediately, of course, but that's just the way it always works when you see things ahead of time. Robin, man, you crack me up. Thanks for the laughs. Like he's going to get shot. I was waiting for a clip from old Johnny Boy to say, "You can't make this stuff up, people." Well, instead, considering this was 4 years ago, you got...
You saw it. So what you're saying, you can't make this stuff up, that you were looking at the same videos.
Okay.
Mustache erased like it is a message. It is a message? Robin, oh my God, you're killing me with the parody of the sunglasses. But you are spot on. Old Pedosteen isn't dead. He's in damn underground bunker. No one better hurt President Trump. I don't buy it one bit. This freak was saved and moved elsewhere. All BS. I guess you're talking about me. Thank you. AMTV is a joke. You are correct.
November 3rd, 2020.
Even though Trump will lose
initially, me and my sons vote for Donald Trump.
You're not going to get...
will have a deadly wound. It'll be healed by handling losing.
In Pennsylvania.
Have a deadly wound. It'll be healed by handling losing.
In Pennsylvania.
Deadly wound by losing initially in Pennsylvania, and then a deadly wound in Pennsylvania.
What we know right now, someone fired multiple shots during a campaign rally.
Deadly wound by losing initially in Pennsylvania, and then a deadly wound in Pennsylvania.
What we know right now, someone fired multiple shots during a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, just outside of Pittsburgh.
It will be a tie.
Yeah, that can possibly
Trump
get them
will
upset.
come back after
and then
this
they just
deadly
lose their
wound
mind and just take a gun and shoot
the
side of his face, or the right-hand part of his ear.
Left ear, I think.
Is
that what it
healed.
is? Trump gets shot in his left ear.
Sometimes
Oh my God, look.
I'll say something beforehand and it doesn't happen at that moment, but then it happens years later.
Trump doesn't
Same exact
die,
event.
He comes back. So he shoots him in his left
So,
ear.
How it has then avoided his skull is another question entirely. The logistics of that seem quite incredible at this stage, that Donald Trump has walked away from this unscathed. But that picture itself, I mean, that paints 1,000 words. The terror of that moment, that bullet whizzing towards a man who was the former president of the United States, and of course a man who wants to be again.
Breaking news tonight, shots fired at a Trump rally. The former president bleeding and rushed off the stage.
So we watched him go down and hit the ground and everybody was screaming.
A witness saying he saw the shooter on a roof.
Seen a guy on top of one of the buildings.
Tonight, Trump is safe and out of the hospital, and the attack is being investigated as an attempted assassination.
To the
head
Good evening, I'm Jessica Moore.
is
And I'm
healed.
Maurice Dubois. Today's events are nothing short of historic, sending shockwaves throughout America.
Here's what we know right now. Someone fired multiple shots during a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Recap, here's what we know. As of 1 day ago, July 13th, 2024. Today is July 15th, so 1 day and some change. Someone fired multiple shots during former President Donald Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday, July 13th, and he was shot in the ear. Pennsylvania will be a tie. It's a tie-in. 3 years ago, so obviously I thought, well, thank you. What I thought was, okay, he's going to get shot in Pennsylvania. So I already knew Pennsylvania. So I figured, well, now I might as well try to guess what city, because I already got the state. So we'll go with Philadelphia. Okay, it wasn't Philadelphia, it was Butler. Butler and the cupbearer. Next, what year? No, I thought I got the wrong year. And then what body part? I got the wrong ear. So I got the wrong ear, I got the wrong year. However, I got the right month, the right state, and the body part, which is the ear. Because I knew he was going to get shot in the ear in the month of July in Pennsylvania, I figured I might as well try to guess what city, what actual date, year, body part, which is obviously going to be a wound to the head, and he will live, because that's how I initially started off with voting for Trump. Even though I know he's going to lose, don't pick sides. Well, even though Trump will lose initially, me and my sons vote for Donald Trump and Pence. Here comes the tie in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania will be the tie. What does it mean to tie something together? What are the two meanings of a tie? Is it a tie or a tie? What are the two meanings of a tie? To fasten, attach, or close by means of a tie. To form a knot or bow. What does it mean to tie something together? It means you fasten them with a knot. Tie something together. Tie into, to attack into, tie one in. To get drunk, tie the knot. To perform a marriage ceremony. If you tie two things together, or tie them, you fasten them together with a knot. So that's what I tied it together in Pennsylvania. So, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Next, Trump will come back after this deadly wound to the head is healed, not only by losing to Dodo Bird.
Thank you for cheating your asses off. Hey, look, you're gonna get repaid. Trust me, Trump, he thinks he's gonna do something about it. I'm the president, he ain't. Anyway, my campaign team, all these years, gave all so much to themselves to make this moment possible. I owe you. I owe you ballots of pallets. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hassle free. I love when it's hassle free, but I have
Have a good night.
And now security experts are questioning what went wrong before the shots were fired.
KTCI's Ethan Humble joins us now. And Ethan, you spoke with an expert who says
There were likely several issues before the shooting.
2019.
That's right.
I said
Devin Crinklaw has worked.
Trump gets shot. You know, when he goes over to Israel 5 years ago, March 20th, 2019, I said Trump gets shot.
President Trump was speaking at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania when shots rang out.
In July.
Multiple people at the rally were filming at the time. Multiple people at the rally were filming at the time. The FBI has said the shots were fired by a 20-year-old man from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour's drive from the rally.
What day and month and year did Donald Trump get shot?
On July 13, 2024, former President Donald Trump was shot in his right ear during a campaign rally near Butler, Pennsylvania.
In July.
The incident occurred minutes after he began speaking, and the shooter opened fire from a distance while Trump was on stage. Fortunately, Trump survived the assassination attempt, and the event was widely reported in the news.
Are you saying he was
Here's what we know right now.
healed
Someone
from a
fired
wounded
multiple
head?
shots during a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
There are every allegation you can imagine is already being made about this. I don't know that that's the most important thing to discuss now. Let's listen to ABC News and see what we can learn.
There in Pennsylvania was to
sending
be the
shockwaves
event
throughout
leading.
America.
Here's what we know right now. Someone fired multiple shots during a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
I don't know that that's the most important thing to discuss now. Let's listen to ABC News and see what we can learn.
There in Pennsylvania was to be the event leading into the convention. What was happening just moments before this news
Former
broke
President
out,
Trump saying tonight he was shot in the ear. We want to be clear, this has not yet been confirmed.
Let me confirm that.
So he shoots him here. He
The
does.
Secret Service says the shooter is dead. A rally attendee was also killed. 2 others critically hurt. And we have learned President Biden has spoken with former President Trump.
We should fundamentally change the system. That's what why didn't you do it 4 years ago? The puppet president. You are definitely puppet president. You didn't do it 4 years ago. 4 years. Even less than what?
November 1st, 2021.
When you were the vice president, you keep all these things are going, and you're going to do it again.
Joe.
This time, it's just for a short period of time. And you guys,
come on, Trump.
Look here, Joe. I ran because of you.
Yeah, you ran because you're.
I ran because of Barack, not because of Barack Obama.
I want to thank Mr. Philadelphia what our last name is.
That's my last name. That's for sure. Hey, you're welcome, Obama.
4 years ago, even less than what? When you were the vice president, you keep all these things are going, and you're going to do it again. But this time, it's just for a short period of time. And you guys,
come on, Trump.
Look here, Joe, I ran because of you.
Yeah, you ran because you're...
I ran because of Barack, not because of Barack Obama.
Today.
Which was September 15th,
Today,
2020.
Trump is in Philadelphia. And if he gets shot, attempted assassination, so he shoots him in his left ear. He doesn't die. I think Trump's getting shot. Trump doesn't die. He comes in July. Back to life. In July.
Pennsylvania was there in Pennsylvania was to be the event lead.
His left ear. That's his right ear. So I got the ears wrong. There you go.
The ear is wrong and the ear is wrong. So he who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the ear.
Is that a mirror image? I mean, if you're looking at the mirror, if he's looking in the mirror, that's his left ear. But if you're looking at him regularly, that would be his right ear. So technically, what I was saying is in his left ear.
As you're looking at it, if someone's telling a story, you say, I seen his left ear was shot. As I was looking at it, I seen his left ear. If he's looking in the mirror, if not, then that's his right ear. Either way, it's an ear, it's a head wound. He did get shot. It is in Pennsylvania. It is in July. It wasn't in the year 2019, and it wasn't in his right ear, but it was in his left ear in the year 2024 in July in Pennsylvania. Hey, co-pilot, can you tell me when was the last time a president got shot?
The most recent assassination attempt on a U.S. president occurred on July 14, 2024, when former President Donald Trump was targeted. Prior to that, the last time a president or presidential candidate was wounded was in 1981, when Ronald Reagan survived an assailant's bullet. Notably, other presidents have also faced assassination attempts throughout history, including Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy. Thankfully, in all these cases, the presidents survived the attacks.
She said Kennedy. I thought Kennedy got his head blown off. You hear her? She said, thankfully, all of these presidents survived the attacks. So I wasn't talking about George Bush getting shot, Bill Clinton getting shot, or Barack Obama getting shot. Not even Joe Biden getting shot just yet. But Donald Trump getting shot in the head in Pennsylvania at a specific year in July, because that's the month. And it's going to hit his ear, which will give him a deadly wound, but he will live, because he was like centimeters away from what the story is, that the bullet went straight by his head. So he could have died. However, for the grace of God, made sure that that wasn't going to be what the script is, because this is a soap opera, and I'm just telling you the script beforehand. And now it's happening. Very close. It's not dead on. I'm not claiming to be dead on accurate, but man, I'm sure I'm pretty close. It's funny he got shot here. So, and again, who else did that ear thing? What our last name is. There you go, right there. In Philadelphia, the same day that I was down there, thinking a bomb's going to go off at 17th JFK Chase Bank, but instead the water stays still at 8:48 a.m. Water fountain on 2020. Barack Obama shows up in Philly, and he just happened to say all those clips. Yeah, I took them out. I edited them, but that was the message. That's what he was saying. So I figured I'd clip it. Obama showed up in Philly at the link and said,
on the date that Robin's about to say, Barack Obama gave a speech in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
9 hours ago,
and
8.
Called out Robin as Mr. Philadelphia, said his name by saying Baskin Robbins, said his last name, Tease, and said, and you know I'm talking about his last name, just to let you know that he is talking about Robin. Barack motherfucking Obama, the ex-president of the United States, is saying Robin's motherfucking name.
Well, right dead in front of the Lincoln Financial Field. Perfect.
Nice.
Hello, Philadelphia!
So the same day, October 21st, 2020.
I want to thank Mr. Philadelphia Trump. Neighborhoods, please vote for me. We're going to do it. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. We're joined to...
Said his name by saying Baskin Robbins, said his last name, Tease.
Pause it.
Ooh, I paused it.
His appointees are doing...
His last name, Tease. And no, I'm talking about his last name, just to let you know that he is talking about Robin.
I think Trump's getting shot. So there you go. I think Trump's getting shot. So he shoots him in his left ear. He does in July. Trump doesn't die. Shoots him in his ear.
In the moment, but I never felt like I was like in danger.
I'm sorry. It wasn't the left ear.
Which I'm very thankful.
It was the right ear.
Great job, like,
I think Trump's getting shot in July.
July 13th, 2024. Saturday.
It's like, look who shot Trump. Abraham Lincoln Memorial, where everything is pointing to the script of Trump getting shot. Attempted assassination of some sort. Attempted assassination of some sort. This was back on December 10th, 2020. Getting you ready for
4 years ago,
Trump's,
August 10th, 2019.
I don't know, attempted assassination. Trump's already talking about Joe Biden being shot. He's shot. He's shot. Referring to him getting shot. According to the script, remember, when Trump gets shot, he really didn't get shot.
Historic and tragic day in our country. An assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. We're continuing to monitor the ABC News special report, and if there are any developments during this newscast, we will bring them to you right away.
Same video earlier. Yikes.
So today,
September 15th, 2020.
Today Trump is in Philadelphia. And if he gets shot, attempted assassination, that fits into play with to the angel of the Church of Philadelphia. You have a little strength.
Robin, can you tell us what tomorrow's date is?
Because tomorrow's the 16th.
Oh, okay. Well, you are correct because this day was 9/15/2020, and today's date is July 15th, 2024, 10:43 p.m. So tomorrow is the 16th, and it happened in Pennsylvania, and it happened on July, and it was a wounded head, grazed bullet to the ear. September 15th, 2020.
Peace. And then for when they say peace and safety and sudden destruction, as you can tell, Trump's already talking about Joe Biden being shot. He's shot. He's shot, referring to him getting shot. According to the script, remember, when Trump gets shot, he really didn't get shot.
And if there are any developments during this newscast, we will bring them to you right away. You're about to watch the moment as the chaos unfolded as gunshots erupted.
Take a look at what happened.
This is getting you ready for
August 10th,
Service swarmed
2019.
seconds of those first few shots. He emerged from the scrum bloodied and gave a fist pump to his supporters
attempted assassination.
as he was whisked away. The shooter, a man, is dead, along with a spectator. And in the last 30 minutes, we've learned 2 other people who were injured at that rally are at a Pennsylvania hospital in critical condition. The former president, Donald Trump's presidential campaign, confirms he will be attending the GOP convention in Milwaukee.
And he will definitely win, no doubt about it, the election, just like I said he would from the beginning when I voted for him. He would lose initially, but he will come back from having a wounded head twice over. One from losing, the other one a physical, literal, scripted soap opera wound to the head.
So sometimes I'll say something beforehand and it doesn't happen at that moment, but then it happens years later.
You're a false prophet.
Same exact event.
It happens a little later on. So, who had... But either way, they're still predicting it. It's like me, I predict things and put a date on it, and it doesn't happen on that date, but then the event happens a little later on. So...
It was June 21st, 2019.
Trigger finger, and he was going to pull it back.
June 21st, 2019.
Back he had an itchy trigger finger. Back he had an itchy trigger finger. Back he had an itchy trigger finger.
Itchy trigger finger. Alright? Trigger finger.
Back on September 15th, 2020. Listen to what the lady says. Trump setting the stage for his assassination. One that pulled the trigger. 3 years ago?
You waiting on Trump today? Yes. Is he supposed to talk right here, or? Oh, okay, so not anytime soon, just later on? I see. Yeah, that's what I'm looking like. It doesn't look
Here
like
comes the newscast lady.
Get a chance. God, there must be about 150 or 200 police down there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
This Trump setting the stage when he was in Philly, and you heard what she said, right? That's her, right there, the newscast lady over there.
It was the other one. I thought it was her, but I had to retract my statement.
He said, come on, get away from him. Get away from him. Come here.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, this is why we walk. This is why we walk.
September 15th, 2020, she said that.
What happened?
shot in the side of head in apparent assassination attempt at PA rally. Yay.
Of himself, but he can't answer the question because he knows it's true.
It was a yes or no question. It would have been easy to answer.
No, I've never seen anything like it. Nobody has. The man is shot. President Xi, Kim Jong-un, they're not shot. They're world-class chess players. These guys are not shot. They're world-class chess players. This guy is shot.
Well, Joe Biden, the president, said there should be a, quote, bullseye on Donald Trump. Unquote. He said that on July 8th, 1 week before this happened. He spoke last night, boilerplate comments about unity in a teleprompter. It had no authenticity behind it, and then he shuffled off without taking one question from the press. So that's where we are at this point as far as the temperature in this country and the president trying to calm it down after he only raised it up for the last 3.5 years, calling not just Donald Trump but his supporters extremists that needed to be stopped. Well, at least one person got the message and tried to stop Donald Trump at that rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday.
Years ago, I said, he will have a deadly wound that'll be healed by handling losing. In Pennsylvania,
Here I am 3 years ago, November 3rd, 2020, Pennsylvania. I'm saying that because even though Trump will lose initially,
I've been using
because Trump will come back after this deadly wound to the head is healed by handling losing as the first wounded head and then the second wounded head.
Look what happened.
First, he was rejected.
deadly wound. August 10th, 2019, I said,
this is getting you ready for Trump's attempted assassination.
And then over 5 years ago, March 20th, 2019, Trump gets shot.
And then somebody shoots him. But he does live. And then he gets raised up.
Back on June 20th,
they need to make absolutely sure that that's the case. We're going to play the video for you now as we have it. You will hear 2 shots at the top, and we believe that that is the shooter.
Looks like Trump's gonna get
shot. This hour that what comes after is return gunfire by law enforcement.
According to the
script. An incredible scene. You will see President Trump get back to his feet, fist up in the air, appearing to say the words "fight."
So it looks like Trump's getting shot, you know? I mean, he has to get shot. It's the script. He has to. I don't know if he's going to die.
But that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
He has to get shot. It's the script. He has to.
Shot in the ear? What?
And then they just lose their mind and just take a gun and shoot him. Right? In his ear.
And the crowd broke out into chants of USA. For the listening audience now, the American flag being waved in the air above that fist. This is a close-up of the grazing along the upper part of his outer right ear.
Sure.
The former president's speech sounded,
ear.
you know, the comment where's my shoes? His right fist in the air with blood covering his face because it's very clear he was hit. Again, the word they're using is grazed along the ear, the right ear. Face, because it's very clear he was hit. Again, the word they're using is grazed along the ear, the right ear.
Ear.
Blood on his face.
Right in his left ear, I think. Is that what it is? Trump gets shot near his ear.
Using is grazed along the ear, the right ear.
Right, left, whatever. No, is it? I'm looking in the mirror at him, all right? So, left, right, it's the ear. It's a head wound. It is what it is.
Trump's already talking about Joe Biden being shot. He's shot. He's shot. Referring to him getting shot. According to the script, remember, when Trump gets shot, he really didn't get shot.
Remember that.
According to them, that he wanted to, listen to this, assassinate Syrian President Bashar al-Assad back in 2017.
You hear the buildup?
Now, back in 2017.
You hear the buildup?
Now, back in 2017.
You hear the buildup?
Now,
if he gets shot in July, he shoots him in his ear. He does.
You're about to watch the moment as the chaos unfolded as gunshots erupted.
Take a look at what happened.
According to the script, remember, when Trump gets shot, he really didn't get shot.
September 15, 2020.
It's school shopping time.
There is early reporting that a bullet may have grazed Trump's ear.
That could possibly get him upset, and then they just lose their mind and just take a gun and shoot him, right? In his left ear, I think. Is that what it is? Trump gets shot near his. Today is June 19th, 2020. It's 11:43 p.m. And my prediction will be Donald Trump is going to get a wounded head, a mortal wound. Donald Trump is going to get a wounded head.
Ear, Trump giving a fist bump as Secret Service whisked him away to the hospital. The Associated
head,
ear,
a mortal
Trump
wound,
giving a fist bump as Secret Service whisked him
a
away to the
mortal
hospital.
wound.
Spattered across
And
his cheek and ear,
a mortal
Trump giving a fist bump as
wounded
Secret
head.
Service
Get a
whisked him away to the hospital.
wounded head.
The Associated Press reporting the
a mortal wound.
After a few tense moments,
World
the former
War
president on his feet, blood spattered
And
across
tomorrow
his cheek
is a
and
really-
ear. Trump giving a fist bump as Secret Service whisked him away to the hospital. The Associated Press reporting the shooter is dead, along with one rally attendee. President Biden spoke to Trump following the shooting and earlier condemned the violence.
Oh, whoa. Relax, everybody.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter when.
It doesn't matter whether it's in 6 minutes, 6 days, or 6 weeks.
We're going to get it done.
This America, this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick.
Republican House Majority Leader Steve Scalise was shot in 2017 by a left-wing activist. On Saturday, Scalise writing, "For weeks, Democrat leaders have been fueling ludicrous hysteria that Donald Trump winning re-election would be the end of democracy in America. Clearly, we've seen far-left lunatics act on violent rhetoric in the past.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter when.
It doesn't matter whether it's in 6 minutes, 6 days, or 6 weeks.
We're going to get it done. That shit doesn't matter. Because you're an idiot. No. Thank you, America. You later, guys. Thank you for voting for me. Vote great. Trump's coming back. So is Derek and Robin.
So if you haven't gone
Derek
over and
Burroughs.
checked out Robin's channel, Robin does some interesting work. He's followed me for a little while. He's had some things trying to figure me out, but I love him. He's a great guy. We got to
Senior
talk on the
Vice
phone,
President of Paramount
a couple
Pictures
of different conversations.
in the past.
Very
Every last bit of it. All man-made. Every last bit of it.
no question about it. And Mike, so when you saw it, so what you're saying, you can't make this stuff up. You stick around, Robin. We're going to bring everybody in here after. I just want to give everybody a shot here. You focus on finding Anki and Enlil and Enoch and Elijah and you've discovered some very realistic things. I'll just tell you.
Yeah. Well,
12 new, never before seen cloud types. The world media
ponchos here. So just so you know, I went to Beijing before the Olympics in Beijing when I was with Paramount Pictures. And let me just tell you something. It's if you want to know how this all how they operate. When I was there was this incredible forest.
8 days after the Art Museum footage on 3/23/2023, Derek Burroughs confirms it by showing it blinking, flashing in the background. And his message to everybody is
Time is up.